Let's go to page 111, and this is section 10.2. So this is on classification and measurement. So first let's talk about the angle. So if you have two rays have the same origin and they form an angle. So again, two rays with the same origin forms an angle, and these are the side. So that each of the ray would be the side of the angle. And this point over here, the common origin, is called a vertex. And now if you're talking about a circle, okay, so let's look at the circle. So the arc that it got cut off, so the part that got cut off, this is called a subtend. Okay. So the angle subtends the arc. So here's the angle. So the angle subtends the arc. Means where it cut off the arc. And so the angle, this angle over here would be angle AOB. Okay, the vertex will always in the middle. So you start from A, you go to O, you go to B. So that's angle AOB. And normally, okay, when you measuring the circle, one entire circle would be 360 degrees if you measure in degrees. But the circle also can measure in different ways. You can measure in radian. Okay, so when you measure in radian, it would be 2 pi. Now, definition of radian is you get a piece of string, and you mark off the length of the radius. Okay, so you get a string mark of the radius, then you wrap around the circle. Okay, so that one circle, that one radius length wrap around the circle, and the angle you get, that is 1 radian. And so you keep going around the circle. So one circle is about 2 pi. Well, one circle is 2 pi radian. Okay, so circumference. Okay, if you go around the circle, okay, it will give you 2 pi radian. And so therefore, if you convert, okay, so 360 degree equal to 2 pi radian. Then if you divide, you get 360 degrees over 2 pi equal to 1. And this is your conversion factor. And if you simplify, you get 180 degrees over pi equal to 1. Okay, so, and you also can flip upside down, pi over 180 equal to 1. So this would be used to do the conversion between radians and degrees. Okay, so let's go over example 10-1. It says how many degrees are in pi over 3 radian. So pi over 3, if you want to convert into degrees, then you multiply by put the degrees on top. Okay? And so that way if you cancel, you're going to get 60 degrees. Now the second part is how many radians are in 135 degrees. So if you start out with degrees, and if you're going to convert to radian, then you put a radian on top. So again, whatever you're going to convert to, that's what you're going to put on the numerator. So when you multiply, notice the degree will cancel out. So you get 135 pi over 180, and then you can go and reduce by. So go and cancel out 5. Well, this is divisible by 9. Let's go and divide by 9. Right? So you get 5. Divide by 9, you get 20. Then you can divide by 5, so it'll be 3, 4. So this is equal to 3 pi over 4. Okay, let's go to example 10-2. Okay, so you want to write 20 and 5/9 degrees into minutes and seconds. Now, when you in a circle, when you do the measurement, it's similar to the time. So degree would be like hours. Minutes would be just like minutes. Seconds would be seconds. Okay. So this part right over here, this would be 20 degrees. Now this over here, we need to go and convert into minutes. So 5/9 degrees, to convert into minutes, you just go ahead and make 1 degree equal to 60 minutes. Okay, so you can do that. So the degree will cancel out, and this one you can reduce by 3, 20. So you're going to get 100/3 minutes. Okay, and so this will equal to 33 1/3 minutes. So it'll be 33 1/3 minutes. Now you use one little tick, okay, as a minute. Okay, so now we need to convert this part into seconds. So this would be 20 degrees. This would be 33 minutes, and the 1/3 minute, okay, convert into seconds. So again, you times it by 1 minute equal to 60 seconds. So again, 2 little tick marks means seconds. So again, this cancel out, and this cancel, you get 20. So it'd be 20 seconds. So 20 degrees, 33 minutes, and 20 seconds. Okay, now let's go to page 113. And there are a whole bunch more terms. So these are classifications. So the angles, if you look over here, okay, so here are classification. So acute angle is when the angle is less than 90. Right angle means the angle is equal to 90 degrees. Obtuse means the angle is greater than 90. Okay, now next is also the next term, perpendicular or orthogonal. Okay. Perpendicular or orthogonal means they are perpendicular. So it means a right angle. Next one is the straight angle. Straight angle is 180 degrees. So this part right over here, there would be 180 degrees. So there would be a straight angle. Okay, it's just a straight line. Okay, now any angle over 180 degrees is called a reflex angle. Okay, so reflex angle is anything greater than 180. So again, let's go over all the angles. So smallest one, so less than 90 is acute angle. 90 degrees is right angle. Now greater than 90 but less than 180. So between 90 and 180 is obtuse angle, and 180 is a straight angle. And when you bigger than that, it's a reflex angle. Okay, so those are classification. The next term is a complementary angle. Complementary angle means that when two angles equal to 90 degrees, then they are complementary angles. Supplementary angles are 180 degrees. So for example, like this over here, like alpha and beta, right? These two angles form a straight line. So these two are supplementary angle. Okay. The next one is a vertical angles. Vertical angles when you have two lines intersect and they are across from each other. So in this case, alpha and phi are vertical angles. Theta and beta are vertical angles. And by the way, the vertical angles are congruent. Okay, so these two angles are congruent. So these two angles are congruent.